Hey guys, Walt here, bringing you another new beer, and this is really exciting. So this is the second beer we have packaged out of our new fooders, and Brewing-Persistence was the first, and that was a very Cabernet driven, and I think I mentioned in that video why we made these beers and what the point of these beers were when we put them into that new oak. So long story short, to rewind, in case you don't remember from Brewing-Persistence, we bought two brand new oak fooders from Nadali. Nadali being about a 400-year-old cooper in France. They're just over there. They're the ones you've seen in our fungatorium. But when you get new oak has a lot of flavor, a lot of character to it. And that's a big part of spirits and wine is that oak character. So these are traditionally vessels made for the wine industry, and normally we would get those after they've used them 3-4 times or extracted all of the oak flavor out of them basically. Then they pass them on to us as what we call neutral oak. But since we were getting new oak, this was our first opportunity to work with new oak. So in that, we wanted to make sure we were picking a beer and a style that could hold up to that tannin and all that wood character. And then on top of that, was a beer that would actually enhance and play with the character of that. And for us, we like French oak. French oak to me is much more, kind of baking spices, nutmeg, Madagascar vanilla, so a richer vanilla character, softer, less kind of chemically feeling. No coconut. Coconut's a big flavor that you get out of American oak that I don't think pairs well with a lot of the beers we're producing. So these were French oak fooders. And for that, being the first fill of this was actually the fooder we filled first out of the two, I wanted to go ahead and kind of almost do a riff on how we seasoned our first fooder, which was a beer we made called Cherry Go Lightly. So this beer is Persistence, and it really is just kind of speaking to the persistence it takes and the dedication to working with these beers and the patience to execute something really beautiful. So this is a little over 1 pound per gallon of Montmorency cherries, so the same cherries you're used to seeing in Black Angel. I want to make sure we're not 1.5 pounds. Yeah, 1 pound per gallon, and then aged with what is basically an imperial red or a Flanders-ish style base. But again, being a very Brett-forward, pie spicy beer. Anyways, when you get this, you're going to get the cherry, you're going to get the acidity, you're going to get all the roundness, you're going to get some nice oak in the background. But I think the most beautiful piece of this is this wonderful kind of cherry nutmeg finish that this beer has. Anyways, one of the most beautiful beers we've ever made. I look forward to buying more new fooders because the results we got out of these in our first use was really spectacular. So get this, you'll never get a chance at getting this beer again, because we can only make it if we have a fresh fooder to fill. So cheers.